All right, guys. The time is now. One of my all-time favorite specs in World of Warcraft, Arcane Mage, is getting a facelift, and we are going to check it out. So as you can see, we got all new talents coming in. They've added a bunch of new stuff. So I think what we should do is go over it, read out some of these new talents, and then check out some of the gameplay and see exactly how it all does. So I'm Spec Arcane right now. I'm going to run over here to these dummies, and we can go over these talents because, yeah, Arcane is getting some big changes. And from what I've heard so far, very positive. So let's check it out. Arcane Missiles. This is the first talent. A big change here for Arcane Missiles is you can only cast them with clear casting. So before you could use like little dinky missiles. This is actually something that I do believe was in the game in Legion, and I thought it was amazing. Everybody loved it, and I have no idea why they ever changed it, but they're bringing it back. Okay. We have Arcane Orb. Okay, it looks very similar. Nether Precision. Consume clear casting, increases the damage of your next 2 Arcane Blasts or Arcane Barrages. So that is a nice change. You can use those on Blasts or Barrages. Charged Orb. Arcane Missiles channel 20% faster. Clear casting makes Arcane Explosion echo for 40% more damage. Clear casting can stack 2 additional times. We still get Arcane Tempo, which I think is really buff. We're keeping Arcane Surge, which I think is really buff. Really nice. 20% damage on Arcane Blast. Improved Arcane Missiles. And then here's where things get interesting. So Rule of Threes, I don't think we're going to be playing that. Arcane Familiar. So if you want to get Presence of Mind or Wizened Wit, which is Arcane Blast cast time reduction, that's new. You have to go through this. I think we have to go with Arcane Familiar. So casting Arcane Intellect summons a Familiar that attacks your enemies and increases your maximum mana. So it's kind of just like a passive pet now instead of its own little ability. So that's kind of cool. We'll definitely check that one out. Slipstream staying. I normally skip that. Arcane Barrage grants you 2% of your maximum mana. Skip that. Eureka. When a spell consumes clear casting, its damage is increased by 25%. So that's big. Arcane Missiles shoots 3 additional missiles. 100% getting that. Arcane Cleave. For each Arcane Charge, Arcane Barrage hits 1 additional nearby enemy. 100% getting that. Love it. Impetus is cool. I'm going to get Presence of Mind. Arcane Battery is consuming clear cast grants you increased spell damage by 1% for 25 seconds, stacking 5 times. Really good. That's actually a current tier bonus. You can go for Supernova, Slipstream, or... So I guess if you want to touch the Magi, you have to pick up one of those talents. Not super big fan of that, but we'll go with Touch of the Magi. Arcane Bombardment, we're definitely a fan of. Chrono Shift, we're definitely a fan of. Illuminated Thoughts. Clear casting has a 5% increased chance to proc and increase the damage of that spell it consumes by 5%. That seems like it'll be really big. Okay, let's see where we are at. So Supernova, probably going to skip that for now. Evocation, not really a big fan of that. I don't like Siphon Storm, so Evocation and Siphon Storm, not big for me. Aether Attunement. When you gain 5 stacks of Arcane Battery, consume all stacks of Arcane Battery and gain Aether Attunement. Your next Arcane Missiles deals 150% increased damage. Amazing. I'm so freaking happy that they kept this. I'm actually so happy. This is like the Cleave. So we got a bunch of our really fun set bonuses. They kept them around, which is awesome. Each time Arcane Missiles hits an enemy, it increases your next Arcane Barrage. I think that's good. Fine. Time Loop. When you gain a stack of Arcane Battery, you have a small chance to gain another stack. Cool. Okay. So Touch of the Magi now accumulates 25% of the damage you deal. Cool. Or Magi Spark. Your Touch of the Magi now conjures a spark, increasing the damage dealt by your Arcane Barrage, Blast, Missiles by 25%. Upon receiving damage from all 3 spells, the spark explodes. We'll try that one. What is this? Arcane Echo. We'll get that one. What is this? Nether Munitions. When your Magi Spark or your improved Touch of the Magi detonates, it increases the damage from the target. That's really good. Oh my god, is that good? Wait, what are we missing out on? Nether Precision damage bonus is increased by 30%. We got Resonance, Orbra. Oh my god, it's going to be hard to get what you want. Oh no! That's going to be very interesting. There's some really tough choices here. Blade Drinker. Every 6 times you consume Nether Precision, your next Arcane Blast echoes, repeating its damage by 25%. You get some more points when you level? You don't, as far as I know. I don't think so. Damn, this is actually going to be really hard. All right, let's play around with it a little bit. All right, so that is some of the changes. Improved Prismatic Barrier is now baseline. I actually have all the changes here, so we can see if there's anything else that's not in the talents. Really quick, new talent, new talent. We looked at that. New talent, new talent, new talent. Looked at all that, looked at that, looked at that. Arcane Missiles has been redesigned. You can now only cast it with clear casting. Cool. Nether Precision has been redesigned. Consuming clear cast increases the damage of your Arcane Blast or Barrage. We saw that. Arcane Familiar has been redesigned. Casting Arcane Intellect also summons you a Familiar. That increases your maximum mana for 1 hour. It's passive. Illuminated Thoughts has been redesigned. Clear casting is a 5% chance to trigger, and spells that consume clear casting deal 5% more damage. Concentration has been redesigned. Casting Arcane Blast has a small chance to make your next Arcane Blast free. Improved Prismatic Barrier is now baselined. Many talents have had their position moved. Moved Charged Orb. Rule of 3 is no longer as a choice node with Arcane Familiar, and they got rid of Cascading Power, Harmonic Echo, Radiant Spark. I'm very happy that they got rid of Radiant Spark. I'm really happy that they got rid of Mana Gem. Reverberate, Nether Tempest 4. I honestly, all of these talents, good riddance. So I'm stoked about that. That's good. But let's check out the gameplay. So now, every Arcane Mage is gonna have this little thing, and it's gonna do some damage. So I guess we're all gonna have like a little arcane pet. See what happens. Oh, that looked kind of cool. What was that? Oh, that's because I'm a Spellslinger. Okay. Missiles. So missiles now might be able to do a ton of damage. Let's see. Blast, blast, blast. Let's cast an Arcane Surge. And then I'm going to use my Nether Tempest. Those missiles hit really hard. Oh my god, dude. Honestly, the visuals of all the spells and stuff with Spellslinger looks so good. Doesn't this look amazing? This is like a very visually beautiful spec. All right, cool. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can you no longer move run cast with missiles, or do I just not have the talent? Oh, it's Slipstream. I need Slipstream. That's what I'm missing. But I don't know what I can give up for that. What do I give up? It's so hard. There's so many good talents. Oh yeah, I guess I just don't get Mana Adept. Okay, yeah, so I guess my earlier assessment, you just don't get Mana Adept and you get Slipstream instead. Yep, that's exactly right. Good call. All right, cool. So Nether Tempest is not a keybind anymore. Gonna cast Arcane Surge. Doing big damage. Arcane Vulnerability. So yeah, I think basically just... I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm really, really looking forward to this this next expansion. Is there anyone on the beta that can come duel me really quick? I'd be curious to see what the damage kind of looks like. If there's anyone on. All right, let's check out some of the damage of this. I cast Arcane Surge into the Touch of the Magi. Missiles, missiles. Arcane Blast. I mean, the damage slaps. And it's like, okay. That seems pretty good. I'll take it. WTF was that? Let's try again. Let me make him some biscuits. Let me make him some biscuits and we'll do it again. Yeah, honestly, I was I was saying that I think it's so good, a lot of the talents that they got rid of. I think they got rid of a lot of stuff that is good. Like a lot of redundancy there. Nether munitions. When your Magi's spark or improvement detonates, increases the damage all affected targets take from you by 8%. That seems pretty good. Nether precision. Nether precision. So Nether precision is after you consume clear casting, it increases the damage of your next 2 arcane blasts or arcane barrages. It increases it by a lot. Lacite increases it by a lot. Holy crap. Every 6 times you consume Nether Precision, your next Arcane Blast echoes, repeating its damage at... Arcane Blast might be insane. I think Arcane Blast is going to do outrageous damage. Should we try it out? I'm going to put on... Let's see how much damage Arcane Blast does, because I think it's going to be a lot. I'm going to hit your pet for a sec, just to try, okay? If you can hit... Okay. Alright, we're going to try the Arcane Blast build. I need to hit the pet. Okay, hitting the pet. Clear casting. Nether precision. Nether... Dude, I do... Dude, what is this damage? What is going on? Alright, here we go. Let's see this dam. Arcane Blast. Yeah, I want to see Lay Drinker though. Consuming Nether Precision 6 times to enhance Arcane Blast. Oh, for me? One more drink. Just testing damage. I'm an Arcane Mage. It honestly looks so good. Alright, so I'm going to play Ice Wall instead. Yeah, let me just cast some Arcane Blast really quick. I want to try this buff. Don't dot me if you can. If you don't mind. I'm just trying to... I want to just test the damage. I want to just test something really quick if you don't mind. Yeah. So, big blast. Big blast. Okay, I got Lay Drinker. Okay, I just killed him. 5. 6. Okay, what does this do? Your refraction. The next cast of Arcane Blast is enhanced. Should I just cast it and see what happens? I mean, I don't really know what's going on. I feel like I have a lot of random damage procs. But it looks good. Cool. Yeah, overall, I think the changes look good. I got to play around with them more and mess around with the talents, but I'm stoked. Arcane hasn't gotten some changes like this in a while. It seems like Arcane Blast is going to be really cool, and I also really like the change to Arcane Familiar. This looks sick, man. Spellslinger or Arcane Mage is going to be badass, I swear. It's going to be really nice. There's one more thing that I want to showcase on Arcane. So there's a new thing. I don't even know what it does. What does it do? We're going to look. We're going to find out. Barrage gives clear cast and 4 charges. So what do? You just like... Dude, it seems like it's going to be so OP. This is a new thing as well that they did for Sunfury. Where once your Arcane Phoenix expires, you get Arcane Soul, which makes your Arcane Barrage cost no mana, grant clear casting, and generate 4 Arcane charges. So I'm pretty sure what you can do is... I'll just show you. Oh my god. Oh, I get to see how much damage a Phoenix does. Just like AoEing the pet, putting up Living Bomb and stuff. That's hilarious. So once it expires, I can barrage missiles. Barrage missiles. Barrage. Oh, it doesn't do it. And so it only... Oh, it doesn't last that long. But yeah, it's a big damn. It only lasts 3 seconds. It's still really good though. Yeah, it only lasts 3 seconds. Alright, it's still insane. And I have a stun now too. Dude, Arcane Blast hits hard. Arcane Battery, spell damage increased by 10%. Arcane is going to be fun, guys. There's no doubt about it. No freaking doubt about it. You have a stun? I do. Yeah, I'm definitely more stoked about Spellslinger.